Well, it's officially here, the AEW Games announcement. We're going to talk all about this. If you guys do enjoy this and you're hyped for AEW Games, make sure you smash that like button. Let's get over 100 likes. If we could do that, that'd be pretty cool. If you guys do want to sound off in the comment section below and let me know what you guys think, let's jump into it. We have a huge announcement coming out from AEW talking about AEW Games. There's an Instagram, there's a Twitter, there's a YouTube. There's all kinds of other social media platforms out there that you guys can go check out. I think there's also a Facebook page, and that's probably it for all of this. But we do have this AEW Games announcement, and they put out a sweet little trailer. So I figured we'd jump over to the trailer and take a look at it. Well, there you have it. That was the trailer for the AEW Games, and they give you little to no information about what AEW Games is. If you do know, this is not a spoiler. They are working on an AEW video game. Yeah! We all knew that. We all knew that was happening. They're working on an AEW video game. But what we are learning is that this may go deeper than just one video game. If you're familiar with WWE and the way that their video game works, they have WWE Games. That is their official account for all things gaming that they do, whether it's creating video games, mostly is putting up footage from, some of the stuff for the games, trailers, footage like that. There's the WWE Games account for that. They have a Twitter account for it. They have a YouTube channel for it, that kind of stuff. I think they have an Instagram. They might have a Facebook page. I don't go on all that stuff. I actually don't even log into Facebook that often, but we do know that there is that WWE Games account. So people are thinking, is this going to be similar to the WWE Games Twitter and that? I think this goes twofold, okay? So I don't have any deep insider information here with AEW Games, but I do know this. I do know a couple things going on here, and we'll kind of break it all down. First off, I know that they're working on an AEW video game, a big AEW video game that's going to be on par maybe with the 2K games. I don't know if that's what really kind of game they're making, but it is a mainline game. I'm assuming it's going to be console and PC, Steam probably, maybe Nintendo Switch. I'm not sure, depending on when the game comes out, but they do know that they are working on that video game. And we also do know that AEW copyrighted a little thing for mobile games. Not mobile games. We do know that AEW copyrighted for a general manager mode of manager. I don't know what they actually called it, but there is a general manager video game that is being worked on. And I am going to assume that that is going to be related to a mobile game. And this is going to be a general manager game for the mobile devices. I don't know this 100%, but I'm just assuming that this is going to be a mobile device game and not streamlined with the main game series. Now, there's a couple things that I wanted to actually take a look at. Then I'll kind of dive deeper and let you know what I think the AEW Games channel, the Twitter, and all that is actually going to be. But what I wanted to do is actually go over to their YouTube video where they actually put up this video where they announced that, hey, on Tuesday, November 10th at 5 p.m. Central, 6 Eastern, you can actually tune in for a live announcement. I went over to this channel and I wanted to take a look at a couple things based off of the vidIQ, which is a plugin where you can look at stats on YouTube and all this other stuff. It's a Chrome extension, but let's go over there. Let's take a look at it. All right, so we are over here on the YouTube channel, and the reason I wanted to come over here was to look at these tags over here. So these are the most interesting things for the video tags here. We also have channel tags, which we can look at there as well. But here's the video tags that came out to jump for me. So they have gaming, PlayStation, Steam, or Stream with AEW, Stream, Win, Xbox, AEW Games, AEW Video Games, AEW Mobile Games, AEW Game, AEW Video Game, AEW Wrestling, AEW Games, AEW Dynamite, hashtag AEW Dynamite, Kenny Omega, gaming chair, gaming headset, PlayStation Plus, Sony PlayStation, PlayStation Experience, PS4, Xbox Live, PlayStation, Xbox Controller, AEW video game. So a couple things jump out at me looking at these tags right here is AEW video games, AEW mobile games, which I'm actually thinking there's going to be a mobile game. This makes me believe that there is going to be a mobile game or multiple mobile games from AEW. And the other thing is the gaming chair, gaming headset, and Xbox controller. That makes me believe that what they're doing here is they are actually going to be going after the culture around gaming as well. So they might have some like AEW gaming headsets, some AEW gaming chairs, some AEW, stuff that like arcade stick. I don't know, something like that. That might be a way to do it. That was very interesting to me as well, making me feel that this is going to be more than just the video game, but there's games, and then there's going to be like AEW culture, gaming culture around that. Now, if we look at the channel tags, which I find very, very interesting, we have AEW mobile games. We have AEW game, video game, AEW Dynamite, Kenny Omega, Xbox Core. They're all pretty much the same. New games, stream. There's that. There's the AEW tag. So it makes me feel like, are we getting a little bit more than just the AEW video game on this channel? I think so. So now looking at the tags, looking at the information that we know that a mobile game is possible. We know that a console game is probable, and we know that they're looking at doing probably more than just gaming and doing some stuff with the gaming culture, such as chairs and controllers. That looks like what AEW Games is going to be. However, I see this as a culture that they are surrounding themselves with. They want to be a part of the gaming culture. We know that they did the Fyter Fest stuff. We know that they have Miro and they have Kip on TV, who are big gamers. We know that's going on. The way that I see this channel, now I don't know this for sure, but this is my honest guess here, is that yes, they are working on video games. Yes, we are going to get video game announcements on the development of their game, whether it's their big console game, whether it's the mobile game they're working on, or maybe they're going to create other games that are not necessarily wrestling games, maybe a platformer, maybe a brawler, maybe a beat 'em up. I don't know, but there's all kinds of stuff that they could possibly do with this gaming studio if they're going to just make a legit gaming studio, because they could definitely go all in on that and have a full-on gaming studio. If they want to do that, maybe they have the right people in place. They could do that. They could definitely do that. But what I'm thinking with the YouTube and the Twitter, mostly the YouTube specifically, I think what we're going to be seeing is sort of a up, down of AEW. Now, this isn't what the whole channel is going to be, I don't think. I think what they're going to do is, show you the development of the game, give you some updates on the games that they're working on, whether it's the main core AEW game or it's the mobile game, the general manager one, which I think is what's going on here. But I think they're also going to give us gaming content with their wrestlers. Like I see Miro and Kip and Kenny Omega. I mean, Kenny's already at the tags. They're probably going to be out there playing video games. They're going to be streaming, I'm assuming. A lot of wrestlers, as we know, are streamers. Dark Order, big streamer, nerd dudes. So I think that we're going to get a mix of what's going on with the AEW gaming studio. I'm calling it. I'm not saying that's the official thing that they're calling it, but I'm thinking whatever they're developing for their games, which is the main core wrestling game, and then mobile games, maybe other games they're doing. Plus, I think we're going to get an up, down type content curated thing of all things gaming and gaming entertainment related. I don't see why they wouldn't do that. These people already use Twitch, so why not put them all together on an AEW gaming channel? Let them make a little money off of that, and I think that would be kind of cool. So honestly, that's what I think the announcement's going to be. I think they're going to announce that here's the game, here's what we're working on. Whether they show footage of the game or not, I think they're just going to announce like their strategy going forward. Hey, we are working on an AEW main game. It's going to be coming out for consoles and PC. And we also have this mobile game. I don't know if they're going to announce that, the general manager game. I know the copyright's out there. But also you can have some cool content with your favorite creators or your favorite wrestlers as creators on YouTube and Twitch and wherever else they want to do it. But I think that's a smart move on their part. Do they even have a Twitch? I don't think that they do, but if they do, they're probably going to stream on it. I think the YouTube is a big platform for them. It worked for them. They get that internet fan base behind them. They have a lot of very good personalities that love video games, so why not put them all together? make this gaming thing, and I think that's what we're going to get out of here. So I think they're going to get the video game stuff going out there for sure, and then maybe have them do the gaming stuff, in between. So they'll have the main, okay, so we're going to have announcements on the channel, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. But for sure, we will be doing games. We will be playing games. We will be having personalities on there. We have wrestlers on there, and you can watch them stream, play games. Pretty much what Up, Up, Down, Down is. I say Up, Up, Down, Down plus their in-house game studio, and they talk about all their games. That's my best guess on this. If I'm 100% wrong, I will come back and make an update video when they have this announcement in November and let us know everything about it. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to end it today. Let me know what you think the AEW Games is going to be. Do you think it's going to be the mix, the hybrid, as I called it, of their gaming studio and the mix of the content creation / live streaming? Or do you think it's just going to be straight up the game studio? Or do you think it's not going to be the game studio at all and it's just going to be them playing video games? Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. As always, I'm TonyPizzaGuy. We will see you in another video.